Hi guys, my name is Eleni. Welcome to me. Welcome to Let's Not Talk Politics, where we talk about anything and everything not politically related. It's a thing I'm doing daily, except for those 7 days that I missed. Just to cleanse the palate, we get to have some fun together, we get to open a discussion and talk about other things because there's other things other than politics that people are talking about. So you can subscribe, turn on notifications, use your big beautiful brains to leave me a comment. There's been a lot of talk lately about the Pepsi ad with Kendall Jenner in it and subsequently the Nivea White is Purity ad. So Pepsi has pulled the Kendall Jenner Pepsi ad. Most of you probably have seen it by now, but basically Kendall is wearing a blonde wig at the beginning of it. She's modeling and she sees people protesting and she's like all moved. She rips off the wig, takes off her makeup. All of a sudden she's dressed in a really cool, the common people clothing of jeans, and she's walking through the crowd and everyone's like, oh, yeah. And she grabs a Pepsi and everyone's cheering her on, and she hands it to a police officer who drinks it. Everyone's smiling and cheering, and everything in the world is well because now people are unified by Pepsi. So the issue that a lot of people had with the ad is basically Pepsi using all of the protests that have been happening for all these serious issues, people being hurt, people really just marching for something very important, and they're saying that Pepsi kind of resolves everything, like everyone should have a drink together. And no, there's nothing wrong with saying, what if we all just sat down, had a drink and talked? That would be amazing. Can you imagine if we could resolve problems like that? Like, let's all get together, have a whole bunch of food, a whole bunch of drinks, and let's just chat. Let's really hash this out. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe people would have taken it a little different if they would have picked an equally famous, respected person of color to do the Kendall Jenner part. I understand. I think part of what Pepsi was thinking is Kendall Jenner has, I don't know how many millions of followers on Instagram and everywhere else. And, she's a model and she's doing all her thing. And in a very social media obsessed culture, she's part of the first family of famous for being famous. So I see why they probably paid her hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars to be in this ad. I think you just you gotta read the room, so to speak. Like when you have a company the size of Pepsi, right? Because they're a massive, massive global corporation, and you have a company the size of Pepsi. Did nobody think this might be problematic? And if someone thought it might be problematic, did they just ignore them? This is what I've been saying in other videos. I don't believe that people don't know things could be controversial. I just think that people are thinking, no publicity is bad publicity. The problem is now, with everything that is going on politically around the world, people they're boycotting now. It's not enough to just be controversial. If you're the wrong kind of controversial, people boycott your products and that impacts your business. Even a business the size of Pepsi, because let's face it, when Pepsi is impacted, their employees suffer. Then we have the Nivea White is Purity campaign, which is basically a photo of a brunette. From behind, there's a white shirt and it says white is purity. Now I'm going to go ahead and give Nivea the benefit of the doubt and say that they just thought, our product is pure white and it does all these wonderful things and it's this product that blah, 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 blah. But white is purity sounds like the KKK came up with your slogan. And again, do you not see the times that we're in? And Nivea has done something similar because in 2011, they came up with a campaign that said, re-civilize yourself. And there's a black man, clean cut, clean shaven, holding the severed head of a man with an afro, ready to toss the head into a dumpster. So, how do you read that other than if you have an afro and a more full beard, you're not civilized? And hello? Like, I'm a privileged white person and even I know that that's wrong. Some of these ads start going up. People talk about other ads, like a PlayStation ad from 10 years ago. There's a white woman in all white, with like white hair, and it says white is coming. and she's holding on to the face towering over a black woman. And they guess they were advertising their white PSP. But just, was there no other way to make this come out? Like, you wanted it to seem strong and like it was towering over this black person? So again, I don't know if people don't know. I don't know if they don't care. I don't know if they're not realizing that times are changing. But I really hope advertisers take a little more responsibility, because it's kind of, it's more than cringeworthy. It's just wrong at this point. Yes, I know some people, they react to everything. We're very reactionary right now. We get upset with everything. And no, not everything deserves the same kind of attention. But right now, because people are sensitive, even if we were to think the best of these companies and that it wasn't intended that way, just look at what's around you. See what's around you every single day. A glance on Twitter, you know what I mean, could help you out. So that's what I think. Have you guys seen these ads? Are there any other kind of ads? I mean, recently, not the old school 60 years ago racist ads. I mean, like more recently that are a bit problematic. Let me know. Please take care of yourselves so you can take care of each other, and I will see you very soon.